Hi, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Mandy. I am a mail lady. I have yucky hands. Oh, well, I did paint my fingernails. So hi, how are you guys? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Mail Mandy here. I am just going to put on makeup and I'm not going to do my eyeshadow look in this video. I come back at the end with my full makeup on, but the eyeshadow is going to be a different video. This video, we're going to discuss the body positivity mafia group, clan. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'm super friendly, super nice. I'm just a normal chica and I just want to play with makeup. That's all. And like I said, I'm a mail lady, so I don't really have the greatest opportunity to do it. So on my day off, I like to do it and I like to put it on a video and use too much of this stuff on my face. Here we go. Let's get into it, shall we? Just a little bit of an FYI. I am not one who claims to know all the best ways to lose weight, or how to eat or any of those things, but I am human. My body has fluctuated quite a lot over the years, and I just want to talk about my opinions because clinically I am considered obese, which is embarrassing to talk about. But yeah, let's talk about it. I was quiet and shy. I didn't have a lot of friends, and the friends that I had, well, they were pretty, problematic. And I burned myself with a flat iron. So in case you were wondering what that is, that's what that is. I was not a very happy girl in high school. And I felt very alone, and I just wanted a positive attention and to feel loved. I don't want to really get into like my personal life and all the things that I dealt with, like at home and stuff. But it wasn't like anything crazy. Like, it seemed pretty normal from the outside looking in. But anywho, moving on. So I met a boy. And obviously I had, like some boyfriends through high school or whatever. But like I met this boy, and boy, was he trouble. He was older than me, and he was like the manager of Foot Locker at the mall. And, like that's super cool. Like how much cooler can you get? Me and this feller, we got closer than maybe we probably should have. And I got pregnant. Basically at this time I was about 130 pounds, 5'6", and pretty muscular. I was a softball player and all that stuff. Anyway, I got pregnant, graduated high school, 4 months pregnant with my son Seth, who you occasionally see in my TikToks. While I was pregnant, I looked very, very young. I was young, but I looked even younger. And I pretty much didn't go anywhere. I pretty much didn't do anything. And I was embarrassed. The dad like left town. He moved to Cincinnati, and, it was me. I did my thing, like I dated, but, yeah, we're not gonna get into all of that. But anywho, so I gained a lot of weight during my pregnancy, mostly because I went from being like an athletic, like softball player, person that always kind of like never really sat around, to never going out, never going anywhere, like just staying at home. So I gained like, I think I gained like 60 or 70 pounds with my pregnancy. Also, I remember that I ate peanut butter and powdered sugar together. Like I like mixed it all up, and it was like this thick glob, and I pretty much would eat that. So, I mean, how did you gain so much weight? Also, I was like depressed and sad. So there's that. Anywho, so I had my kid, and love him to pieces. He's a good kid. He's graduating high school now. And anyway, I never really kind of, so I was at this point, we'll just say that I was at like 190, 195. And about a year after I had him, I bumped back into his dad, and we were together again. He wanted to, you know, try and make things work. A lot more to this story, but I don't want to get into it. Anyway, he influenced me to try to lose weight. So I lost some weight, but not all of the weight, right? I never really got back down to where I started. And then he and I were off and on. And then when we got back on again, I got pregnant with my second child, my Brody, and now he is 12. With him, I didn't gain as much weight, but I did gain weight. And then after him, you know, their dad, you know, would influence me to get on the elliptical and try to lose weight. And I remember getting underneath 190 pounds and getting our 180 pounds. I was getting underneath 180 pounds. I was really proud of myself, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, he and I broke up. And then, and then I ended up actually getting married a year or so after me and their dad broke up. And then me and him had a weird relationship. I did gain weight. And then we like went our separate ways. And then we decided to come back together. And then when we went our separate ways, I got down to like 170 pounds, which I was really proud of. I was working in a factory at the time, so I was like really moving my body, and I didn't have time to snack and eat because like I worked nights, so like I would sleep during the day, I would wake up, I didn't want to eat anything real heavy, and then I would go to work and bust my booty all night, sweat my butt off all night, and I lost a lot of weight doing that. And then after I left that job and then got back with him, we got pregnant and I had my daughter. And after, I know when I went home from the hospital, I was like 210 and I didn't feel too big, but I got bigger. And me and him ended up getting a divorce. Listen, this is like 20 years all crunched down like this. There's so much more to the story. So anyway, we got divorced, and my heaviest I ever got was 250. Well, like 246 or something like that. So, you know, whenever you're heavy, and this might be TMI, and I'm sorry. Also, just a side note, I'm not able to use like my normal brushes because they're next to me drying, because I decided to clean them before I did my makeup videos because I am smart. Anyways, I'm not like baking. I'm just kind of, and I don't think this brush is for that. This is the Scott Barnes 64 brush. Honestly, I thought this was going to be way smaller than what it is, but yeah, I'm just going to use it to kind of press powder around where I put my my bronzer and my blush, because I don't like it when it like feels sticky when I put it on, and I don't feel like it blends as well. So I like to put powder underneath of it, but I don't really like to powder a lot of anything else, if that makes any sense at all. So anyway, just in case you were wondering, I know that's not what this brush is for, but I just wanted to use it because it's super soft and it's it was expensive. So I was working in a billing office at this time. I started having problems. Well, like, okay, so when you're heavy, let's be honest, I was having a hard time when I used the bathroom. I was able to clean, like I wasn't like huge, right? But I was big, you know. I'm only 20 pounds lighter right now than I was at my heaviest, okay? But we're gonna get into this. So anyway, I started having like a lot of, like when I ate certain foods, I felt like my throat was closing. Like I didn't know what was going on. And like, it was just very scary. I would get a panic attack. So it, my doctor actually sent me to an allergy doctor to see if I was having an allergic reaction, which I was not. And then I ended up having like, a scope done, polyps removed, samples taken, and it turned out that I had like gastritis. That's what it's called. So I have gastritis, and which I didn't really ever have any problems until I gained weight. Okay, I'm not saying it's because I was heavy, but I'm saying that it happened after I had gained back the weight. Let me grab some face brushes. 1 second. I started having these problems, and then what started happening was I So you know how when somebody walks up and scares you and your heart like just beats really fast and you feel super scared? Well, so like literally like 15, 20 times a day that would happen. And I didn't know why, because it wasn't the same as a panic attack, because I have had like anxiety and panic attacks before, and this was not that. This is way like redder than what I thought it was going to be, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to get rid of this. Just in case you're curious what this is the Natasha Denona blush, but look, it's not blush. Like, so I thought I would try to use it as like a bronzer and like a powder, like a yellowy powder, but no, nope, nope. That is going to go away to a nice family. So anyway, I'm going to use this. This is wonderful. And then I went to my doctor, and then they sent me to a heart doctor, and I had to wear this like heart monitor for 2 weeks straight. And I actually ended up having to do this on 2 different occasions because it never really went away, and I couldn't figure out what the hell was wrong with me. If I can find the picture where you can see it like poking out of my shirt, I'll put it on the screen over there. I'll put it over there just so that you can see like I'm not bullshitting. But I had more pictures, but I don't know like where they are or anything. But anywho, so I had to wear a heart monitor on 2 different occasions, and they were like, well, you might have just panic attacks. I'm not having panic attacks. Like, I'm literally telling you, it's different than panic attacks. You know what I mean? So I had my like annual doctor visit, and it turns out my vitamin D was really, 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 really low. And I was having gastritis and, you know, other stuff, just being winded, playing with my kids. Like, I couldn't like go on, I mean, I could go on walks, but it just was, you know, it was just a lot. I tried to lose weight. I tried to like eat healthy. I tried all of this shit, and like, I just couldn't lose weight. So I ballooned up. Also, in case you didn't know this, if you have low vitamin D, it can cause like depression type symptoms. Why is my mirror so like, okay, there we go. I know this brush is like the weirdest brush I could possibly use for bronzer, but it's what we're using now. It's what we're using now. Anyway, I tried to lose weight, and I was just really getting fed up. By now, I divorced my 3rd child's dad, my little girl, and I am seeing another feller, and we have a long distance relationship. And we ended up getting married. He moved to Indianapolis. He moved to Indiana, where I live, which is actually his hometown. That's how we knew each other from high school. Anyways, we're married now, and we don't have any kids together, but he has 2, and I have my 3. So, anyway, yeah. I decided, you know, I lost a lot of weight when I worked in that factory, so maybe I need to go back to doing that. So I got the bright idea to apply to some factories and things, but just stuff that would be like day shift. And then I ended up applying for the post office, which is where I'm at now. So then I lost 55 pounds. But then I had to have a hysterectomy because I had a tumor in my uterus, and and then I was out of work for 6 weeks. And then when I got back, I was like really being pushed by my new office manager to like speed up. I was trying to hurry. And then I broke my, well, I didn't, okay. So like at first I broke my ankle, and then it turned out that I tore a couple of tendons in my foot. And now I'm basically stuck in bed, can't do a lot. And I gained back 20 more pounds. Yay me. I think I'm gonna use this Skywalker, this like blue, basically sparkle highlighter, just because I have been really liking to play and be more adventurous lately. So there we go. And now I am still working the post office, but I am on restrictions, so I can only drive a mail truck. So I have not been losing any weight, and I feel like I've gained a little bit more because I've been really limited to what I can do. So that's where I'm at now. I am waiting to have surgery where I'm going to be down and out again. And then hopefully I'll be on my feet and getting back into it. But I just wanted to tell you my backstory so you knew like about my weight. Sorry, shall we continue? When I had my desk job, I listened and watched a lot of YouTube, and I came across this feller, Swole Enormous, Papa Swolio. He is very, very funny and easy on the eyes, but he is very, very funny. And he's also very like straight to the point. Like, don't come with him with any excuses. There's no excuses. Like, go and quit being a like you know what, and go and take care of yourself. You know what I mean? And basically, he's the one that motivated me to figure out like what I need to do to lose weight so I can stop, you know, I can get my vitamin D back in check. I can feel better. Maybe my heart stuff will stop, you know, happening, because it's scary. I remember at my birthday party, like, my heart just kept doing it, and I was just so like blah at my own birthday dinner because it just kept happening, and I was so scared, you know, and I was trying to not be scared and try not to like alarm my friends and my kids and stuff, and it was just awful. This is just primer. I'm not gonna have gold eyes. Anyway, so he motivated me to completely switch jobs because I don't have time. I don't have time to work out before or after work. I tried that and I just can't. Like, it's just not, I don't know. I can't. There's no excuse. I just can't. So I got this job, lost a bunch of weight, and then I gained it back, and now I'm like kind of pissed. But here's what this whole video is about, okay? It is important to love yourself and love your body. It is important to take care of your body, eat good, healthy things, and exercise, because that is what our bodies are made for. Our bodies are made for moving and doing the stuff. You know what I mean? They're not made for sitting and watching TV all night. You know what I mean? So love your body, be happy with your body, but always never stop trying to make improvements. Always try to help yourself. And what I've been seeing online, and I've seen Papa Swolio talk about, and also this other YouTuber that I love so much, her YouTube channel is What I Say May Offend You, or something like that. I'll try to remember to put both of them on the screen. But it's almost like a cult, in my opinion. And it's like, if you're a big girl and you're like body positive, blah, 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 and then you try to work out and like do better, it's like you're a traitor. You know what I mean? But you should see these, you should look at these heavy women, like me. Look at me, I'm a heavy woman. And then when we lose weight, or like Adele, when she lost weight, she had all these haters like jump at her. And even like the supermodel that, you know, she goes to the gym, she's like healthy at every size. First of all, the weight I am now, I'm not healthy. I might not feel bad right now, but there's things going on inside of me that I don't know about that are going to lead to unhealthy things faster than what they would if I were lighter. And also, when you're heavy, it hurts, man. It hurts your knees so bad, and it hurts your back so bad. It's awful. It's awful. So I just wanted to make this video to tell you about my story, to, you know, I want to start losing weight, and I'm going to have to do it with my diet more so than exercise because of my foot. But, you know, I do have a starting point, and I want to lose it the right way. And I'm just going to have to figure out how to do some sort of workout when my foot's messed up. You know what I mean? So I'm like, well, right now, before I have surgery, I need to go out and like push and get things done, and you know, all of that. But I don't know, like my whole life has been like, my weight will go up, my weight will go down, my weight will go up, my weight will go down. And I just, my goal, like honestly, I want to be built like I'll put her page here. I want to be like strong, but not like big strong. Like, I don't want to be bodybuilder strong. I just want to be a healthy weight and muscular, and I want to be able to wear a swimming suit and not be as like I look like awful. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm never gonna feel like perfect, but I know that I can feel better. Also, what is this brow and why is it not doing anything? This is on my nerves. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you about my weight journey so you guys know like where I'm at, where I'm coming from. And I want you to know that no matter what size you are, obviously I'm on your team and we should be in this together, not because of our weight, but just because we're women and we're strong and we need to have each other's backs. You know what I mean? All we got is each other, man. All we got is each other. We should be cheering each other on. We should be like, yes, girl, lose that weight. Yes, girl. You know, I know the gyms are closed, but like, I'm so proud of you for going to the gym and like doing that extra step to be, you know, a better, healthier, more fit version of you. And I'm not saying that you should be sad with what you have and like if you are heavy, but I can tell you that like all the times where I'm like, I can't lose weight. Girl, I know I was eating McDonald's and I was doing things I should not have been doing. If I was going to sit there and really trying to lose weight, I was most definitely cheating, but I like would never admit it. You know what I mean? I was not eating good and I was not moving as much as I should. And I was very stressed. Believe it or not, your sleep pattern and your stress levels have a big impact on your body type, and that is something I've struggled with my whole life. I have been through it. I have been through it, and if you guys have been through it too, I am on your team. I am here for you 1,000,000%, and we need to be here for each other. Skinny or heavy or average or muscular or any of the things, we need to be like for each other, not like you're a trainer, oh my god, you're too skinny, you're not in our club anymore. People are making money off of you. Those big girls are making money doing what they're doing. But on the flip side, all of these companies that are like, buy this magic potion, you're gonna lose weight, and take these pills, you're gonna lose weight, you're gonna feel so energized. And all these skinny people are like, all I do is drink this tea and it makes me have the doo-doos, and then I go doo-doo and then I lose 85 pounds. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? And like I said, I am not claiming to be like a nutrition guru, but I know whenever the like 3 times that I lost a bunch of weight, I was not eating any of that shit. I was eating I didn't ever eat fast food. And part of it was because it made me sick because I didn't eat it. My body wasn't used to eating that shit. So like I couldn't eat it. And that's what we need to get to do again. So I am on a journey and I want to invite you guys on a journey too. And that's why I kind of wanted to tell you my backstory so that you could understand that like I'm going through it and we can all go through it together, but still take care of ourselves. And just because we want to be a healthier version of us doesn't mean that we don't love our sisters, because we're all women and we need to be in it for that reason. We don't need to be in it only because you are thicker than a Snicker or your cellulite looks like my cellulite. I think it's cool to see people like heavy set people like making it in like the beauty industry and in modeling and all of those things. I think that's awesome. Good job, you. But you should now take your platform and motivate people to lose weight instead of staying big and making these people think that they should stay big too. That is not good. Like, we're all going to die from heart attacks in our 50s. Knock on wood. I don't want that to happen. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my fat ass upstairs and I'm going to drink more water. When I was heavier and I was having all the heart things, I was drinking Diet Dr. Pepper and like tea and all of this stuff. And now I try to not drink any caffeine, but I will drink like a decaf coffee. Okay, I am done with the eye look. What do you guys think? If the blue eyeliner looks wonky along the lash line, it's because I put on these ginormous lashes by Glamline. I'm not going to put them on, but like, whoa, they're like literally that big. And I took them off, and I took off the blue liner too. Oopsie daisy. It happens. It happens. So, I hope I didn't ramble too much in this video. I just wanted to let you guys know I've fluctuated in my weight. I don't like how weight loss is right now. It's like, it's bad if you lose weight. I'm sorry, this brush is like so soft, and I just want to keep touching it and playing with it. It's like, don't lose weight. It's bad. If you lose weight and, like, you know, it's like so many people are like, come here, come to me. I'll tell you your macros. Come to me. Come to me. I will make you lose all the weight. Oh, come to me. Give me your money. I will help you lose weight. Like, it's just so corrupt and so fucked up, you guys. Like, all I want to do is eat right and do some cardio and maybe lift some weights and do what I can. Like, I'm getting on my own nerves with this brush, but like, I'm in love with it. I think I'm gonna like sleep with it tonight. Thank you, Mr. Barnes. Thank you. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope that it didn't take too long and I didn't just ramble. I know I kind of lost my place a couple of times, but I mean it with love. If you want to know what I think about this palette, then you must subscribe and follow me for my next video where we play with the makeups. And also, I'm kidding. I mean, subscribe though, but you know, whatever. Okay, all right. Okay, so I will talk to you beautiful people later. Bye. Hey friends, check me out on social media. I'm on Snapchat. I'm on TikTok. I am on Instagram. And I'm on the Tweetster, even though I don't know how to use it.